Alright people, welcome to my Connect to Cash review video. I'm inside the members area here, and today I'm going to be opening it up for you. I'm going to be sharing everything that I've learned, and then you can see whether this would be useful to you, okay? Now, Connect to Cash, what is it in a nutshell? It's basically a networking course, all right, which shows you how to, make contacts, make connections with the big names in the industry of affiliate marketing, of product launching, and how you can basically go from being a nobody in this sea of nobodies to saying, hey, notice me, and these, big names are going to come down and they're going to pick you out and give you your break, basically. All right, so it's all about networking, and and I'd never ever thought about this stuff before, so it's been really cool. I've learned a lot, okay, and I'll take you through it. So before we dive in, I have a bonus page, as always. Got a load of bonuses that I've put together along with this product. Feel free to check them out. The link for this page is below this YouTube video, okay? Go check that out in your own time, and let's get into the review. All right, so we've got a nice welcome video from Akubia here, Adam Akubia, and I've got to say, guys, some trainings that you watch, you're just like, oh my god, I cannot watch this guy talk for another second. He's boring as hell. Well, look, Adam Akubia is not like that at all. He's hilarious. He's dropping all kinds of analogies and jokes, and he's just upbeat. And this training has got a great pace and a great flow to it, very nicely structured. And that's really important with a training. All right, is the energy that's transmitted through the screen. Okay, is it buzzing you up? Is it is it fueling you? Is it motivating you? And Akubia does a really good job on this. So I'd open with that. Now, next we get into understanding yourself, okay? Understanding yourself. This is all about what kind of networker are you, okay? And Akubia goes into the psychology of the different types. So we've got the comedian, we've got the promoter, we've got the omnipresence, we've got the networker, we've got the detective, okay? Those are the five. And he goes into this whole psychology and how to develop, how to build your strengths whilst being always aware of your weaknesses, so they don't come to bite you or handicap you, okay? So really, really interesting section, that. And then there's a whole bit on understanding your goals, basically setting realistic goals, and that every goal should have a deadline, okay? If you don't have a deadline, then you'll never complete it, okay? You need to set yourself, a time constraint, okay? Next, we've got developing your character, okay? So this is all about, first of all, setting up a banging Facebook profile, because a lot of this networking, people are going to be going through to your profile and be like, hey, who is this guy who's like all of a sudden, he's everywhere and he's chatting in all these groups? Who is this guy? So it's about creating a great Facebook profile, a great Warrior Plus profile, so that you're very presentable, okay? And then it goes into, just these sort of personality traits of being charismatic, being funny, being interesting, how to start a conversation and all that good stuff. It's a very cool section, but I'm gonna keep firing through this. Then we've got the warm up. Okay, this I've got to say, this section I didn't really get it. There's a lot about sort of using your inner circle of friends that you already know and reaching out to people that you already know. And that's great and all if you've been in the industry a while, but if you're complete nobody, sorry, I'm gonna stop saying that. You're not a nobody, a complete newbie, okay? But if you don't have an inner circle or contacts to work on, it doesn't really apply. I didn't really get with this section, but there you go. And then there's researching your target, okay? Now this where it got really mental. This is some proper James Bond shit going on here. So it's basically about going on to creating these sort of 6 degree of separation mind maps, where you basically go on to sites like Muncheye, these launch sites. You go look at the names of people launching in the big launching, they're launching these products, and you go and start researching them on Facebook and seeing who they are, what they like, who they're friends with, what groups they're in, and all this sort of stuff. And you start organizing your research about them. Okay, so it's proper spy stuff going on. Okay. And look, I'll just show you. For example, so he's put together this sort of mind map. You've got the target in the middle, then you've got who's he closest friends with, and then you're building it out, and you're listing all their interests. It's totally mad, and and at first glance I thought this is a bit over the top and a bit stalkerish, but as I watched more, it made more and more sense, and I can see how this would be damn useful. Yeah, I was quick to neglect it, but now that I've gone through it, I see this is massive, real gem in here. Okay. Anyway, next we've got how to be visible. So once you've done your research on your target, okay, and on all their friends and all their circle, how to actually start becoming visible. All right, because at the moment no one knows you. So how can you start reaching out, joining groups, what to post in these groups, best practices, how to comment on people's stuff, all this sort of stuff. And it is a best practice thing. Okay, you're not spamming and saying, hey, look at me and all this stuff. No, you're being social, and you're providing value, and you're bigging people up and all this sort of stuff. So really good section. And then he says, basically, your week to work, get to work. Okay, you got a week to network. Okay, start getting noticed, become a face. All right, next bit, we've got creating value. This is a good section, but an odd section. Okay, this was all about basically, so we move away from networking and we move away from Facebook, and we sort of get into creating a YouTube channel. So it sort of goes completely off topic a little bit from the rest of the course. However, it does tie in, because it's all about becoming an authority and an influence and providing value and building up this sort of name and this brand for yourself, which you can then sort of leverage when you're making these connections and doing this networking. So it seems like it's going off down another path, but it ties back in nicely. Okay, and then the last bit is making your move. Okay, so this is about actually making your product. Okay, so the strategy that Acubia sort of presents is rehashing, where you basically go to these launch sites like a Munchai or Warrior Plus, and you go and you look back on old products that are out of date, and you look at it and be like, okay, this product sold well back in the day for its time. How can I improve on this product? How can I add more up-to-date sort of current strategies for this product? Basically taking an old product, reshooting it, but embellishing it, adding to it, improving upon it. Okay, so that's called rehashing, and it's all about that. And then once you've created your product, and I'm talking about created your product, it is done. You've got your sales page, you've got your VSL ready to go, you've got maybe your email follow-up, your JV doc, you've got all your videos shot, you've got your members area, you've got this thing's done. Then you go and you reach out to these top affiliates that you've been stalking over the past week or so. All right, you go reach out to them and say, hey, I've got this thing, it's ready to go, would you like to partner with me on it? And you're just leveraging their authority, their email list, their contacts, so that this launch can be massive, and that basically you can hit the top of the top of the leaderboard, and get a load of sales, and suddenly go from newbie to big name overnight. Okay, so this is about making the ask. All right, and then and that's it. Okay, that is it. That's the whole course. There are upgrades which you can actually find out about on my bonus page here. So just to make your life easier, to accelerate your results, you're going to be doing a lot of networking. Well, Acubia is giving you a load of done for you scripts, done for you value videos, all this sort of stuff, just so that you can just jump straight in, what to say, what to shoot, what to post, all that sort of stuff. Okay, there's also an 1 hour masterclass with Adam. Okay, he's going to do a Zoom call with you, all right, and go through. Now guys, I've been doing this sort of stuff for a while, and I cannot stress, there is nothing better than the one-on-one where you can get your questions answered. There's nothing better than it. Okay, it's literally the most valuable thing. So this is a great upsell, and if you are picking this up, and consider getting this, because a one-on-one session will just take you so far, so quickly. What you can achieve in 1 hour face to face with someone, where you can actually have all your personal questions asked. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up about that. And then there's white label rights. If you love this product, you want to resell it to other people, you want to recommend it to other people, I think you can make 100% commissions on the on the funnel. Anyway, you get the idea. So my impressions of it, it was very good. It's very, very good. There's a nice balance between theory and practical. Okay, we've got the theory section. Practical sort of kicks in around about here, researching your target. It's very nice. It presented a topic to me, networking, which I never really thought about. I thought, do you really need to network? It seems like a bit of quite time consuming and not that important. Well, apparently it is bloody important, and I see that now. So really good course. And as I said, Akubi does a beautiful job and on presenting this thing, and he's got these beautiful slides. Like, he's got these wicked slide presentations with GIFs popping up, and it's just very well done. All right, and he's put a lot of effort into it, and for that reason, I highly recommend it if networking is something that you'd like to check out. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Remember, you can always pick it up through the bonus page below this YouTube video, and wish you all the best. All right, take care. Keep killing it with whatever projects you're working on, and have a great weekend. All right, see you later.